You know that feeling, right? That little pit in your stomach when someone at the table says, hey, let's just split the bill evenly. For like, ever. Status has been all about what you could buy. It was a quiet flex of expensive taste. But the rules are changing. Big time. We are right in the middle of this massive cultural rebellion against overspending, and it's turning financial honesty into the ultimate new status symbol.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The whole era of quiet luxury, that exhausting trend of trying to look effortlessly rich with those $1,000 beige sweaters, well, it's getting replaced. And the new flex, it's called loud budgeting. It's literally the complete opposite, and it's all about being unapologetically open about your money goals.
I mean, come on, we have all been in this exact moment, haven't we? Your heart just sinks, but you put on a smile, pull out your card, and pay up, because you don't want to be that person. Well, loud budgeting is all about taking your power back in those exact situations.
So, what exactly is this trend? Let's be super clear about something. This has nothing to do with being poor or broke. It's about being in control. It's about making a conscious choice to put your future ahead of social pressure.
This is the core of it, right here. Instead of some vague excuse like, oh, I'm busy that night, you're just honest. You are vocalizing your limits, and in doing that, you're turning what used to be a source of shame into a total statement of strength and intention. And this right here illustrates the huge mindset shift. This is the golden rule. You never, ever apologize for your financial goals. It's not about saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm poor. It's about declaring, I'm prioritizing my future. See how that just changes the entire energy? It goes from one of lack to one of, well, forward-thinking power. You're not deprived, you're just disciplined.
But look, this is way more than just some TikTok trend. This whole movement didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's a direct, totally logical response to the financial world that we are all trying to navigate right now.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie. The average US household is carrying over $103,000 in debt. That pressure is just immense. It is no wonder people are so tired of pretending they can keep up with a lifestyle that's just pushing them deeper and deeper into the red.
And check this out. This is a staggering statistic. Just 44% of Americans can cover an unexpected $1,000 emergency. That means less than half the country has even a basic safety net. This fundamental lack of security, that is the real engine driving this entire movement.
So, here's the crucial point. A whole generation is refusing to just accept this reality passively. They are actively fighting back. How? By educating themselves and taking control, and they're using transparency as their weapon.
And when you're loud about your budget, you unlock some pretty incredible psychological benefits. First off, it absolutely kills that fear of missing out by replacing it with the joy of missing out for a much bigger purpose. Second, it creates instant accountability, right? Once you say it out loud, it's real. It also helps turn your friends into supporters instead of spending triggers. And finally, it just normalizes talking about money, which makes everyone a little more comfortable.
Okay, let's get practical. This all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it without, being awkward? Well, here are some real scripts you can literally use today.
We've all gotten this text message. Your friends want to go to that trendy new spot where a single entree costs what you budgeted for groceries for the entire week. What do? So instead of a vague excuse, you can just say something like, that place looks amazing, but it's not in my budget right now while I'm saving. And then, this is key, you offer a fun, budget-friendly alternative. How about we do a potluck at my place this weekend instead? See, you're not rejecting them, you're just redirecting the plan.
Oh yeah, here's another classic. A coworker is collecting $50 from everyone for a boss's going away gift, and that just feels way too steep for you. This is a perfect way to handle it. You can just say, thanks so much for organizing this. $50 is a bit steep for me right now, but I'm gonna get them a nice card and some chocolates on my own. It's polite, you opt out of the big group spend, but you still get to participate. No guilt needed.
And all of this leads to the most powerful takeaway from this entire movement. It's really about shifting how we define success and status in the first place.
Seriously, let this one sink in. If someone calls you cheap or gives you a hard time for setting a boundary, you have to remember this. It's a reflection of their own financial anxieties and insecurities, not a judgment on your goals. Your financial peace is worth so much more than their approval.
We are literally watching a complete cultural reset happen in real time. The old markers of success, the expensive cars, the designer labels, they're all starting to feel a little disconnected, maybe even a bit tone deaf.
Because this is the new power. The ultimate status symbol isn't what you can afford to buy, it's what you can afford not to buy. True financial freedom is having the restraint and the self-awareness to say no. That is the real flex.
You know, by speaking up, you're not just reclaiming your own power. You might just give someone else the courage to be honest too. You might be surprised at how good freedom feels. The only question left is, where are you going to start?